We boarded the Norwegian Epic for a 7-day Caribbean cruise that started and ended in San Juan, Puerto Rico. We chose this cruise because it had an amazing itinerary. It went to Aruba, Boniare, Curacao, St. Lucia, St. Kitts, and St. Martin. But immediately upon boarding, we began to wonder if it was going to be an epic cruise or an epic fail. And boy, were we surprised after spending our money. Normally, I don't like to do anything negative on our videos, but honestly, you guys are going to pay money for this cruise, and so did we. So I've mixed the good with the bad throughout this whole review, so you can judge for yourself if this is the cruise ship that you want to take. Okay, Embarkation is pretty easy. We just took an Uber. She drove us right here. It was quick and seamless, but when you leave the hotel areas downtown, make sure you wait and get on the ship later because the Ubers cost more. They were like $35 and we just paid what, $12? $8. Oh my God, we paid $8. So our suggestion is wait for the crowds and wait for the traffic and then leave, and it'll be much easier and quicker. We just showed our passport to get into the building. They took our luggage because we already printed out our luggage tag ahead of time. Now I believe we're gonna check in for the cruise. I forgot. First we go through security. I think this was the easiest and most seamless we've ever gone through security. This was super, super quick.
You need your ticket?
Yeah, you need your ticket on the phone, and then we'll see how it goes. This way to check in. This is not uncommon that they have this large hangar to check in. We've seen this at every cruise we've ever been on. I want to reiterate that Old Town, right in front of the water, like in front of the Sheraton, is where there are cruise ships, but it is not these cruise ships. Our big cruise ship is going to be coming in. Well, we're gonna have to take a taxi down and around a little peninsula area. You cannot walk it. It's way too far. Again, if you leave later, you'll get a great Uber price. If you leave right when everybody's checking out of the hotel, we were told that there was a traffic jam that was backed up an hour on the way to drop people off to the cruise ship. There's our cards. Both of us? Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. Gracias. They must have 100 people checking people in. Our wait was literally 2 minutes. And look at this. They just have this whole area. Hey, loading the luggage right there. Once we boarded the ship, the chaos started. Every time you came in and out of a port, you could never get an elevator. People were walking up 10, 12, and 14 flights of steps because they couldn't get an elevator. And I'm a little out of breath because we climbed up 9 flights. So our rooms aren't ready yet. Okay, I guess we're gonna find a restaurant. We found it. Our first meal on the Norwegian Epic was unbelievable. Wow. They have prime rib today as we just boarded the ship. It's the specialty item, and they have short ribs and roast potatoes and mashed potatoes, and the vegetables look phenomenal.
Ginger stir fry, curry, beef, a little bit of everything.
Wow, looks amazing. I think the first meal when you first board the ship was very good, but then the quality kind of went down. I mean, the food was okay. It was not bad. Some of it was actually really good. Some was just average. They had the usual stuff that they have on all ships: pizza, pasta, burgers, and meats, and they always had an Indian station that had great Indian food. We got cold meats and salads. The salads were really good and fresh. I really enjoyed them. Then you have the potatoes and leeks, which were delicious, beans, rice, fish, specialty items, meatloaf, hot roast, short ribs. The short ribs were outstanding. The prime rib was outstanding. But the fact was that this buffet was so crowded that you couldn't even get a seat sometimes. Breads and sandwiches. I think they make you sandwiches there, or salads. Oh, look at Famous wine dispenser. Oh, fruits. I can't wait to do this tomorrow with fruits. And, hello. And you have some desserts. This is what was available to us when we boarded the ship. There's the drink station as well. You can get your coffees and teas and hot water and water ice. You can fill up your water to take out in town with you. And juices. This is the dining room. Is our room ready, babe?
Our room is ready.
Okay.
We can go.
So it gets pretty full when you first get on the ship because everybody's carrying around their luggage. And they say your rooms are ready at 1 on the paperwork. We got here at 2:30 and our rooms still were not ready.
Our room was ready at 3 o'clock. So if you rush to get your room, it might not be ready by the time you come.
And it doesn't cost anything to check the luggage. You carry your luggage with you. We checked 2 bags, and then we just carried our backpacks in case we could get to the room. But now when we go, our luggage should be waiting for us. We're going to our stateroom. We're in stateroom 9117.
You always follow the fish to the stairs.
If the fish are swimming toward me, not the way Thomas is going, you get to an exit.
Do you recognize this?
There's our luggage. One of them.
Welcome on board.
Oh. Upon first sight of our room, we thought it was really cute and comfortable. A little snug. Of course, not much later, we would learn how inconvenient that it really was. And the best part of all, we have a balcony. Oh, there's a blow dryer hidden for me. Perfect.
Shore excursion tickets are ready for us.
Perfect. We searched quite a while to figure out where the power cords were, and they are very well hidden, so it took a while for us, but we did find the blow dryer and the refrigerator as well. Oh, right here, look, honey. Okay, people, it says plug right there, so open that.
Yeah, you have all those things.
And they've got the 220s and only 2 110 volts. There's only enough room for my husband to stand in the aisle, and there's really nowhere else to put a bag. What does that cabinet look like, babe? Can you open that up?
Yeah, sure.
So, I mean, it's a nice little area, 8 inches deep maybe. There is a large closet that we didn't even realize. It's right here, and it totally fits our big gigantic suitcase in it. And it'd fit our other one in it too if we wanted. So that's awesome. So there's closet space. We, along with others who reviewed these rooms, found that they were extremely awkward. They were laid out very, very strangely. There was no room for 2 people to pass. And as you see here, when we ordered room service, there was like no counter space or anywhere to put it. A few more things about this room now that I've actually showered and we woke up. Now, what was really nice, shower water, super easy to use, really hot. That was nice, never ended. Comes with shower gel and then a shampoo conditioner combo. It's a very awkward room. It's laid out very awkwardly. You've got this little sink area, but there's lots of storage and stuff. If you're a heftier person, or tall or big, it might be difficult and uncomfortable to sit on this toilet. I mean, my husband's 6'5", and he just barely fits in this bathroom. So, I mean, the balcony is a really nice treat. We never get a balcony room. But about these power cords, the power cords are down here. Let me open that up. So they're very awkward. You have to bend over to plug them in, and they're very temperamental, so double check. I've plugged them in and they've fallen out a couple times, so I need to make sure they were plugged in each time. And then the nice thing is that they have a blow dryer here, and it lives there, and it's already plugged in, so you don't have to deal with pulling it out and plugging it in again. And of course, it's right next to our fridge. We really did enjoy the balcony. It was a nice treat. The dining room was so crowded all the time. So they used the specialty dining rooms like this one. They were usually on a floor above, and it was kind of inconvenient because by the time you found a table, went all the way downstairs to the buffet, then all the way back up with your food, it was really inconvenient. You could never get a space in the dining room. Okay, here we are back out on the pool deck. We're going to take a little walk around here now and see. They have a buffet out here, a salad bar, pizza, bread, and the crowds and the lines everywhere we went made this a not very relaxing trip. Because they gave drink packages to almost everybody, the lines for the bars were 20 to 30 minutes at every bar every day for 7 days. I felt like I was in some kind of a big event where there were 1 million people and you had to wait for everything. It was not relaxing. This has never happened on any other cruise I've been on. And the reviews for this cruise were horrible. I didn't realize till I was researching to do this vlog how other people said the same exact things. This is the fun zone for the kids. They can swim here and play. And then we go through here. And there's more area for the kids to play. Okay, once you walk through the little kids zone, oh, here we have the climbing wall. Doesn't look like people are using it yet. Now we're coming to the Spice H2O. Adults 18 and over only before 6 p.m. And oh, look at this. There's a pool here, babe. Oh my, it's really small. Wow. So this is nice. Okay. You can see all the ship stuff. Okay, so it has its own buffet bar up here, which is nice. Let's see what it's got. It's got some banana bread and some other breads and brownies, cheese sauce, buffalo sauce. Looks like it's stuff for hot dogs and burgers. And iced tea. Oh, I hope it's not sweetened. I love iced tea. I haven't found any yet. Oh, there he is. He's right there. I think we might have found a place to sit.
Yes. Lucky, huh? But look, the line for the drink.
Oh my God, that's the line for the bar. Wow, it's huge. Let me just say that this ship has so many people on it that every single bar line has at least a 20-minute to half-hour wait. And honestly, people are getting really upset. When Thomas has been in line, they're all complaining that it's ridiculous that the lines are so long and you wait for every single bar on this boat.
Okay, we got the mudslide.
Oh, mudslide.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, we recommend the mudslide. And you waited in line for exactly 20 minutes.
Okay.
20 minutes was the line. There's been a long line at every bar.
I talked to that guy that was in line with me, and he said that they had a reservation at 6 o'clock yesterday at the Steakhouse. They were waiting at 1 hour for the table still.
I wouldn't have waited. We're sitting here?
Yeah, it's fun to watch how they make drinks.
Okay. These bars were so crowded that it was the norm for them to make 8, 10, and 12 drinks at a time. It was interesting to watch, too. This is my favorite part of the ship right here. This amazing, beautiful chandelier, which goes down into the dining room. And then here is the teppanyaki, wasabi, teppanyaki, and sushi place. This is Shaker's Martini and Champagne Bar. There's another bar that we're sitting at here, and I don't know if it's also Shaker's, but that's where Thomas is. And it has the same menu, so it might be. And down here is the casino. Oh, and here's the sandbar. I guess you can buy the bottles of liquor here in the sandbar. Wow, quite a big liquor store. There's the handsome man sitting with an empty spot just for me. We ordered a Matador, which is a bourbon. We had it yesterday and it was delicious. So this is the malting bar. So this guy was making 12 drinks at one time. 12! And that's what they were all doing. Because if they took 12 orders, it would take them way longer to fulfill the orders. So he just took all the orders, made all the drinks, and 20 to 30 minutes later, you got your drink. The menu has these delicious drinks on it. Cheers! It's really good. Really good. Oh, we found the outside of the ship finally. The ship was really hard to maneuver around. You couldn't find things and everything was so confined. But we finally found the area on the side of the ship that was right down below us, deck 8, where you could get off to the side and enjoy a little bit of peace away from all the crowds. This is the line to exit the boat. Sometimes it's just like Disneyland here, honestly. Kind of is a little bit frustrating. This was one of the port days. It was absolutely ridiculous that 4,000 people had to get in one line to get off the boat. This was another perfect example of how everything was so disorganized there and super crowded.
Hi, honey. I brought us some coffee.
Yay!
Starbucks.
A cruise ship with an escalator. That's pretty interesting. The escalator goes up and down from the casino. The casino had its own bar as well, and it too had super long waits. We went to Le Bistro one night for the fine dining. It was included free in the package that we got, and it was really, really excellent. I gotta give credit where credit is due. So this was the scallops and I think a cauliflower soup with truffle oil or truffle. And is it good, babe?
Excellent.
Is it?
So good.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we're so excited. So this is the lamb and sweet potato. Oh, and the lamb shank. Okay, so I can't even tell you because we don't have the menu in front of us what this dessert is, but it looks fabulous. And then this one is gluten-free and it's some kind of meringue in some kind of anglaise sauce. This is the line for the main dining room. You'll see how long it takes. So we're in the Manhattan, the main dining room. We're walking to our table after waiting. The fine dining on this ship was not fine. It was terrible. It was so bad that I didn't even want to do a review on it because there was nothing good to review. We're in Cagney's Steakhouse.
What I like about it,
I love these glasses. They're gigantic. The camera doesn't even show how big these glasses are. Notice he's pouring half a bottle in each glass. This is a half bottle pour. This glass is so big, I can't even fit my hand around it. It's so big. This is amazing. The appetizer we chose was the shrimp trio. So our waiter just told us to wait for our meat to rest, and when he comes back, we can eat it. Well, he never came back. So we decided to cut into this beautiful ribeye. It was the toughest cut of meat I've ever eaten. And this is dessert, chocolate cake and butterscotch cheesecake. Both these desserts were excellent. We're going to try to find the bridge viewing room. It's on deck 13. Red zone, red zone. Oh my gosh. This is so cool. This is the bridge viewing room. Wow. This is where the captain stays. Or all the captains. And they have a little museum-y area with memorabilia on the walls. A few things for you to know. We didn't see one show because they were all booked. The ship was super chaotic and everybody was saying the same things. As a matter of fact, Thomas read tons and tons of reviews when I was researching to do this video, and everybody said exactly the same thing. The buffets were the place we felt we got the best food, and it was consistently average to excellent, actually. There was so much more. We couldn't wait to get off this ship. Actually, we will never take this ship again. So you guys can decide for yourselves. I hope this helped, but you earn your money as hard as we earn ours, and I would hate to see you spend it and have a horrible experience, especially if it's your first cruise. Please subscribe if you can, and give us a like and click the bell so you'll be the first to see our new content as it comes out. Hey, check out our merch store with our logo and cool travel designs. All of our clothes are made with 100% cotton or organic cotton, all colors and sizes. Tees, tanks, hoodies, and more, along with accessories like mugs, glasses, cell phone cases, and masks. Please support our channel and get some cool merch. Store link in the description.